Okay guys, we are in a 2017 Miata RF. This is the club with the BBS and Brembo package. It's also my mom's car. We have Continental Extreme Contact DWS tires. It's a little bit more grip than the Miata we have this week. Let's compare these two cars. So, immediately, right off the start at stoplights, I'm noticing a little bit stronger clutch engagement on this 2017 car. The clutch seems to be a little more sensitive. And the engine also sounds a little bit different. This is a little bit of a lower tone. I think it actually sounds a little bit better. It's a little bit more of an aggressive sound to it. Let's do a little pull here. Soft rev limiter just below 7 grand. You know, the power still feels really good in this car. Lots of torque. The shifter's nice and sweet, not a lot of difference there. The torque honestly doesn't feel that much different. You definitely have a higher rev band is quite noticeable. That's actually a pretty big difference past 6,000 RPM. This car just kind of stops pulling at about 6,500. But it feels near as makes no difference, just as torquey. I mean, the new Miata does only have a few pound-feet of torque difference. Let's see how this road is here. Let's do a little 0 to 60 test. Traction control off. You get a few more miles per hour with the higher revs in the 2019 in second. For autocrossers, that's going to be a big deal. You know, I'm honestly not noticing as much of a difference in torque. It's just those last couple thousand RPM where there's some more power. The power to weight on this RF is still very, very good. One thing I'm noticing just shifting between gears is it seems like you could drive the new cars a little bit smoother. The clutch engagement and the pedal actuation is a little bit sweeter. Yeah, there's definitely some more steering feel in the new cars. This is good, it's direct, it's sharp, but there's virtually no feel between my hands and the front tires. However, the chassis is very communicative. You know, the prices on these 2017s and priors, 2018s and previous Miatas have come down quite a bit, especially on the used market. You could save 10 grand and it's not 10 grand less of a car. Very interesting. Very interesting. Honestly, you know, the new engines have a lot more revs, a little bit more power, but it's not that much noticeable. I think it depends on how you drive the car. So torque feels the same. It's exactly the same. We have more revs, more power, and I think the suspension on this RF is a little bit different. It's a little bit softer from the... It's just a little bit more mature, a little bit more dialed in. It feels good. It feels really good. Ultimately, do I prefer the new 2019 car? Yes, I do. I think I prefer the RF. If I were to get a new Miata, I would get an RF. Not only for the looks, it looks phenomenal, but it's a lot quieter in here. This feels like my BRZ. This feels like a hardtop coupe. It's very, very nice in here. There's a vast improvement in overall NVH. It feels a little bit stiffer. There's no scuttle shake or anything, too. Yeah, I definitely have the RF. So granted that this is a less powerful engine and a heavier car, and the power still feels pretty similar, my butt dyno isn't really telling me that much difference. Let's keep driving and see how we feel here. This engine definitely sounds different. They retuned the exhaust on the new cars, but it's a little bit droney, to be honest. Maybe that's just the soft top too, but... Third gear pull. If I really wanted a Miata, and I wanted to save some money, I would go buy a used 2017. I'm sure there's a lot up for sale with people upgrading to the 2019s. For in the low 20s, this is a heck of a car. Heck of a car. Yeah, definitely not as much power the more I drive it. I think for autocross and performance applications for tracking, the new car's the way to go. That engine is just a sweetheart. It's a performance powerhouse. If you're going to be dailying this and driving it on the street, mostly, I don't know if you're really going to notice a big difference between the two cars. Your money would be better put towards modifications or just saving some cash. Who knows? If money were no object and I just start fresh, I'd definitely get a 2019 RF. So, depends on your needs, depends on what you're looking for. They're all really fun cars, and these 2016, 2017, 2018 cars are killer deals right now with the way the market's gone, and they'll keep depreciating. So, get one, pick one up with a warranty. I've heard some of these have some transmission issues. And then just drive the shit out of it because, oh man, they're good. Look how much fun I'm having. I will say, again, the engine does sound better in these 2017 cars. It's nice. So good. It's so sweet. It's just well dialed in. Let's hit this one last entrance ramp. Hopefully we have a clear run. And that'll wrap the video up. Yeah. I think we're in luck. Hard onto the brakes. These Brembos to work. Definitely a lot more planted. So how can I sum this car up? before 2019, 2018s and previous, these Miatas are a little bit more true to form. So this is a car that's still slow car fast. This is a momentum car. This is a car where you can mat the throttle, not really have to worry about whether the tail end is going to step out. This 2019 Grand Touring soft top that I have this week, the suspension, it's a little bit more playful. There's a bigger rear bar. There's more it's stiffer. There's more yaw and movement from the car. And you have to be careful with your throttle applications. Granted, these two cars are on different tires. Either way, they're both amazing cars. You kind of can't go wrong with this or the new one or the new 8.6 or the new BRZ. They're just phenomenal sports cars for, true drivers, people who really appreciate driving quickly, and all of the inputs on these cars they satisfy your need to just enjoy what it's like driving a car. And I think we live in a really good time where manufacturers are still offering these vehicles. They're still fun, they're naturally aspirated, they're responsive, they're not turbocharged and watered down, and they're purpose built. Yeah, they're shared platforms, but you know what? That makes it a little bit more affordable and a little bit, if it's being made versus not being made on a shared platform, I'd rather it happen and it be in the marketplace. So anyway, guys, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on new versus old Miatas. You could save a lot of money getting into these older cars. There's something to be said about that. So once all these cars hit the used market and prices go down and start depreciating into the $10,000, $15,000 mark, oh man, they're going to be insane buys. But yeah, good stuff. Okay, that's all I've got to say for this one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. Take it easy.